Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. Chandana, we can start or we can wait for some time. Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. We'll start like 3 o'clock. So now 2:58, right? So we'll start 3 o'clock, okay?
All right, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. We'll start now. So, previous session we have discussed about pivot table, how to create pivot table or how to create a pivot chart, as well as how to use slicer, timeline in the pivot table. And based on that, we will learn today how to create dashboard. And yeah, good afternoon, Padma ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. And we'll see when you create pivot table, we'll create a table on one table, right? Suppose, for example, we have two tables and there is a common column. So based on this common column, how to join these two tables and create one pivot table, that is called power pivot in Excel. When you are joining multiple tables with a common column, right? So we'll see that also. That is called data modeling. So those part also we'll discuss today. And then we'll discuss about Power Query. Power Query is an ETL tool in Excel. ETL means extract, transform, and load. So we'll get data from web and we'll do the cleaning process and load in Excel. We'll load our own table. We'll load folder and merge query and append query also. We'll discuss that. Today, this is the agenda. Yeah. So shall we start now? Is already 3-2 or 3-1, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So let me tell you about how the power pivot works. So let me share my screen first. So hope so my screen is visible, everyone. So see, for example, here I have two tables. One is employee table I have, and one is department table I have. Based on this data, if I tell you to create one pivot table, there I want employee, means department as well as salary. So see, for example, here in this employee table, I have department ID. Department name is not there. And here we have basic salary. Now I have one more table. There we have department ID and department name is there. So with the help of common column, we will try to join these two tables and get the information, whatever we are looking for. So this concept is called the join concept, like how we discuss in SQL and all. So here in one table, this department ID is called primary key, and that will become foreign key in your employee table, right? So let's see how it works. For that, first we should have a new tab called Power Pivot. Let me tell how to activate first, and then we'll see the practical part. So first of all, let me remove this. Go for right click and customize ribbon here. And we can, let me here, we have an option Power Pivot. If I uncheck this, so for me also it is not there. And to bring here, we can right click, customize ribbon here, and you can Power Pivot option we have, it will be available. But before this, one more steps is there that also we have to do that. We should go for file, and file at the bottom what we have option. In option, we will go for add-ins. In add-ins, you will get one option called com add-ins. Let me tell you. Yeah. We are in Excel options, we are in add-ins, and add-ins we have seen that one drop down is there. So you can select here com add-ins, click and go here. And com add-ins, you'll get one dialog box here. You have to Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel. You can check this option on and press OK. So you'll get this option Power Pivot. So Power Pivot is called data modeling here in Excel. The same thing we have in Power BI also. So if I bring my, see the data model, we have option here. So when you bring my pointer on this manage option, what it says that if I click here, what will happen? Go to the Power Pivot window to load and prepare the data or continue working on the data already added in this workbook. So this is my source table, this Power Pivot file. Let me close this and I will open a blank file now. Press Ctrl N here. See, Power Pivot main use is what, suppose you have data in other application, maybe RDBMS, it's like Oracle or SQL Server or IBM DB2 or any other application. We can bring data here and we can have the join concept and we can create a dashboard and report based on this. So let's see what I will do first. I will go for Power Pivot tab. And here we have an option called data modeling. You can click on this option right now. It will take some time. Yeah, once it will, after some time, it will load a new window, Power Pivot for Excel. So that's what I told you. If you go here, you can go for other sources. You can get data from SQL Server. You can get data from MS Access. You can get data from other sources also. For example, if I click here, you can see RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. You can get data from SQL, for SQL Azure, for you can go for MS Access, for Oracle, Teradata, Sybase, Informix, IBM DB2, and many more RDBMS data you can bring here. So what I'm trying to tell you, but in my example, I will take data from Excel itself. You can take data from Excel also, or you can take data from text file or CSV file also. So if I click here, Excel and press next here, then we'll have an option here, use first row as a column header. You can click on this and then go for browse now, which file you want to load into the Power Pivot. So you can click on this. In desktop, I have one file here. You can go and select this Power Pivot file, press open right now, and click on this connection from the which file you want to import in this Excel file. It is connected properly or not. So we have a small data set. So very soon you will get one message called test connection succeeded. You can click on this, press next here. And in our source data, here two tables are there. One is department table and one is employee table. So both this table we are looking for. Right now you can press here finish. Now, so here we have success. Two tables, department table and employee tables, are loaded into this file. Here we have total 5 rows we have in department table and total 20 row we have in employee table, and both are successful. So here we have loaded this file right now into the Power Pivot file. Now, what will happen here? You can see here, this is our first table, employee table, and this is my second table, we have department table. So we are in data view. So we should go for diagram view now to make the relationship between the tables. You can go for diagram view. And in diagram view, what we will do that, which is a common column we have here. So you can click on this and you can go for drag and drop here. So once you can have the connection established here, you can see one option here, 1 and a star. What does it mean? It's called one-to-many relationship. Means in one department, many employees are working, right? So this is called one-to-many relationship. And once the connection is established, you can go and check also. You can double click on this. So you can say employee table department ID is connected with department table department ID. Now, again, I can come back to the data view. So go for data view. And in data view, what we should do that, you can get one option called pivot table. Click on this pivot table now. And here you have two options. You can go for a new worksheet also, or you can go for this current file also. So you can go for this only. Press OK. Right now, what we have here, we have department table. You have to search department name and employee table. You have to search here basic salary. So both this data was into different worksheets. Both are connected and we make one pivot table. Hope so everyone is clear this one. What is Power Pivot in Excel, how it works, and how to do the relationship between the table, and how to fetch data from both tables. So this concept is called data modeling in Excel. Anybody have any question you can ask? Otherwise, I will tell you next option. Yeah. Okay. For entire process, I should repeat once. Okay. Okay. So I have a blank file right now. I have a blank file. And I have a source file. There are two different tables out there. Previous class on Friday, we have seen that how the pivot table works. From one table, we usually can convert in table and we can create pivot table, summarize data, we can extract that. But here the question is if the data is in 2 or 3 different tables, because when you go for real-time work, you know, in like all the information will be in different tables, like employee table is separate, department table, customer table, or product tables, everything. So whenever you want to join, there should be a common column. So one table, it is called primary key. Primary key should be never duplicate and never empty. For example, if one department is there, must and should one department ID should be there, and 2 department ID should be never duplicate. So that concept is called primary key. So when you join one table with another table, so primary key of one table will become foreign key in the other table. So those are concept of SQL. So just one simple one brief introduction I given here. But the same thing we will explore here in the Excel itself. So first of all, this is the source file. So source file may be Excel also, maybe CSV file also, maybe other database also. So let me close the source file now, and we should be working in a fresh file. So this is a blank file we have. If your source file is open, it will give an error. Now, so what we will do, first option, how to activate this Power Pivot. If somebody using Mac means it will not work. So let's say here, go for file, And here go for options, go for add-ins here. In add-ins, there will be a drop down. You can go for com add-ins and press go here. And once you can press here go, one dialog box will open here. Com add-ins, you can, the last option what we have, Microsoft Power Pivot for Excel, we can click on this and press OK. Then get this tab now. So what we will do here, you can click on this and go for manage. So click on manage right now. So once you click on manage, you are in Power Pivot for Excel. Here what we should do that, you can get data from other application, but we'll go for other sources. You can select Excel, you can press here next. You can, don't forget to check this box on my first row as a column header. Go for browse and select your file, which file you want to load into the Power Pivot. Click this test connection, press next here. You can select both the tables, press finish. Yeah, you can get this option right now, close this. And after that, both tables are loaded into the Power Pivot window. You can come back to diagram view and which is the common column. Based on that, you can establish the relationship between the tables. So what you should do right now, click drag and drop here. The table got connected. You can cross verify after clicking this button here. So employee table department ID is connected with department table department ID. So this is a valid connection. You can, after that, again, you can come back for data view. Data view, go for pivot table right now and click here pivot table option. You can go for the existing worksheet. And here you can see the both tables we have. From department table, I want department name. From employee table, I want here basic salary. And my pivot table is ready. So this is the concept of data modeling in Excel. Is it clear, everyone? Yeah, fine. So let's see here. We have learned pivot table in previous class. That was small data set. And let's see how to create dashboard in Excel with the help of pivot table. We'll see that. That is the reason one large data set also I said earlier in the class. So based on this, we'll create one dashboard here. So what we will do first, let me tell you, one PPT also I said. So in that, this is also mentioned here. A pivot table is extremely powerful tool that you can use to slice and dice your data. You can track, analyze hundreds of thousand data points with a compact table that can be changed dynamically to enable you to find the different perspective of your data. It is a simple tool, but very powerful. Here, I'm telling you, the pivot table turn your data into a beautiful report or dashboard with the help of pivot table. So this is your raw data we have. And this kind of sales dashboard you can create here. And here we have the slicers. So whenever you change the slicer, this entire pivot table should have impact on this. So let's see the practical right now. So let's see, I have a large data set, one file I shared to everyone. So this data set I have here, 9,995 rows are there. And this is a data set for a sample superstore data. Here we have different columns are there, order ID, SIP ID, we have SIP mode, we have customer namesake with different kind of customers are there, city, state we have here, different reasons are there. Here we have category, post-cat, subcategory, sales and discount columns are there. So based on this data set, we want to create one dashboard here. So there are so many steps are there. We'll see that. And so first of all, this table I will convert in this, and this data I will convert in table. So how to convert in table? You can go for insert tab and you can click here table option. You can click OK right now. So your data is converted in table. It's not compulsory that to convert your data pivot table should be in table format. Its range also is fine, but table will be dynamic. So this is the data set what I have, and I can rename this data set as raw data. And based on that, I want to create here dashboard. So what I will do first, go for insert, go for pivot table, click here pivot table or range, click OK right now. And here you can see all the columns are there. So I want to create a pivot table. There we have SIP mode wise sales. SIP mode wise. I'm going to create a sales dashboard in Excel by pivot table. So here we have an option here. You can select this data right now, go for home tab here. So here, based on this, how to remove this total column here. So you can go for design, go for grand total and off. Right now, you don't have any total column. How to remove this row label? You can go for compact layout, and here we have tabular format. So it will convert in the SIP mode now. If you want to arrange this data in ascending or descending order, you can do that also. And based on that, you want to create one chart here. So go for analyze, and here we have pivot chart. Yeah, let it be like this. Here we want here as a fine. So when you create a dashboard, means space will be a concern. So many unnecessary things will remove from this. Let me delete all those things right now. How to remove this field list? Simply right click on this and go for hide all the field from the. You can go and delete this also. You can give some, if you want to give one header, you can give also. How to bring the label value here. So you can go for design. How to create here labels. You can go for here data label, and you can go for outside end here. So this is my first pivot table I created here. The name I will give here, rename as SIP mode. This is my first pivot table. I can go and create once again pivot table, but what I will do, I will go for right click and what we have, move and copy. You can create one option here, create a copy of this pivot table. So this pivot table, what I will do, SIP mode, we have done that. I can go for segment wise sales here, and segment wise sales again, I can go for remove the decimal part. Yeah. But here I want to change the chart type. So you can go for change chart type here. Go for pie chart, and here you can. Okay. So this is by what is the name of this pivot table I can give here? I can rename as segment wise. So this is our raw data we have. Let me hide this, right click and hide this. We have SIP mode wise, we have segment wise, You can go for again here, move and copy, create one copy here and press OK right now. And the third pivot table I want here. Subcategory wise, and here can see first thing what I should do here. Go for design and change chart type. Change to bar chart right now. You want to arrange this data in ascending or descending here. Yeah. Yeah. Till here, everybody is fine. I have created here total. I have a 3. One is SIP mode wise, one is segment wise, and one I have here. I can rename as subcategory. So total I have 3 pivot tables now. And one more I want here. So you can go for right click on this, move and copy here, create one copy right now. And this pivot table I want to create here, go for analyze and fill list. I want here, for example, state wise, okay. And then I can change the chart type here first. Go for design, change chart type. Go for here for this kind of data. We have line chart will be better. All right, yeah. Fine, so you can give a name call, right click, rename as state, okay. Now, after all those things, you can go for right click, insert a blank worksheet and rename as dashboard, okay. Yes. So this is the place we'll assemble all the pivot tables now. So what I can do first, you can select everything. You can give here some back color if you want to give, you can give here. Then I don't want this header, so you can go for view, remove formula bar, remove grid lines, remove headers. You can hide this also if you want here. You can hide this also, or so your dashboard should look like dashboard. It doesn't look like a Excel worksheet. So here I can go and margin center. I can give here one thick border here all the way right here. Sample Superstore sales dashboard. And here we can left hand side go for it. You want to give some back color, you can give here. Now, what we will do, let's go for SIP mode wise, and we can, one more thing, what we have to do that here. Till here, everybody is fine. I think Srinivas sir, you raise your hand. Any question is there, or you can put in chat window. Anybody else, any question you can ask? Yeah. Sandeep sir, tell me what is your doubt. You can park the question in chat window. Fine. Now, what we will do, just see here, click on the pivot table. You can go for analyze here. You can get one slicer. So I want to take here 2 slicer. One is category wise and one is, I can take here as reason wise. Let me take here 2 slicers. And then this Excel sheet I share in the first day itself session. Padma ma'am, if you want after this, my whatever I'm telling, I will share this file for your hands-on also if you want. All right, yeah. I think for one day I share this all files, right? The PPT, the sample files. That day only I share this data set. So here I have 2 slicer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sandeep sir, thanks for your confirmation that you followed everything. Yeah. So let's see here. We have two slicers are there. And if you want, you can change the, right now we have only one column. You can go for three columns I want here. We can, so space will be a major concern when you are creating a dashboard. Here also we can, right. So we have here two slicers, and what we will do here, click on the slicer. We'll get option here, report connection. Right now, this is connected with only with the SIP mode. So I want to connect this slicer to all the pivot tables. So I can just, all right. So right now for reason also, report connection, you can, all right, you can see here. So we have two slicers and both are connected with all the pivot tables. I want to create one more slicer here. You can go for analyze, and this time I will take here timeline. So all of you know timeline only works on date column. So here we have only two date columns, order date and ship date. So you'll work on order date right now. And here also you can modify these options. You can go for year wise or month wise or quarter wise. It's your choice. You can, and this also you can modify here. Let's see what are things we can change. I don't want a scroll bar. I don't want here header. You can go for, I don't want, or scroll bar, let it be like this. Time level I don't want here. If you want to remove this selection label, you can remove this. So here we have, let me connect this timeline also with all the pivot tables. You can go for report connection, establish with all the pivot tables. Yeah. Fine, then our work is almost completed. We can go for, take this chart here, Control X for cut, and go and paste here in the your. Yes. So here we have, SIP mode. We have done that. We can right click and hide this. Then we have segment wise here. You can go for Control X and you can paste here. Yes. So let's see here. Right now, what we will do, we want to understand from this dashboard what is happening in this business. So let's see here. If you want to know only the sales of furniture, so in furniture, we know that we are getting here. I think let me reduce the size of this little bit. Going a bit more, so I can reduce the size here. Reduce the size of this also. Yeah, this is better now. So we want to know only the. If you want to change this, I don't want again. You can go for design here. Quick layout, data label. You can go for data label options, and you can see category we don't want because category already we have here. So again, unnecessary why we want category. Now, so see here, I want to know the sales of only furniture. So I got here chairs, tables, bookcase, and furnishing. When you go for office supplies, you are getting this item. When you go for technology, we're getting all those things. Right now, we want to know the sales of only in central region. Central region, you can see here in the year of 2014. So here you can see in 2014 in central region, here we had, how much customer was there. You can go and change in the percentage wise for better understanding. You can go and change here to the percentage wise, so looks better. Now, here we can see here central region in 2014 we had higher sales on what you can say machine was there. And what about in 2015 here? Let's go for clear filter right now. Go for clear filter, all data is back. I am selecting for 2014 itself. So go for Western region. Western region, we have highest sales in California, and the highest sales was in technology, was in phones. And second number, we had accessories, and third machine, and fourth copier. And what about in the field of office supplies? The highest sales was in storage. See here in technology, company had 66% consumers. And what about if you go for change this was we can change some space again is a concern here. Space, let me change a little bit more. So designing dashboard, the managing the space and all will be a bit tricky. You can here we can let's go for timeline, and you can activate this selection part now. I think it's better here. So when you go for 2015, you can see a different data set here. Go for central region here. In technology field, in 2015, highest sales was phones. But in 2014, highest sales was machine. And 2016, highest sales again phone. We have machine sale have very poor. In 2017, again, you can see phone sales is very high. Here we can see in central region, we are company have 60% consumers are there in 2014. But we have here right now 39% customer. We have company have done very good in the corporate sector now. In 2016, what is happening here? Again, 48% customers are corporate customer, and here you can see 35% customers are consumer right now. So dashboard job is this only to tell you the insight of your business. Here you can see again in 2014 in eastern part highest sales we had in New York. In 2015 again New York we have highest sales, and here also here multiple cities right now, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania also have highest good sales right now. In 2014 company have highest sales of phones, but 2016 company have highest in machines. So like that, lot of insight your dashboard will tell you how it works. That is very difficult to see with the raw data right now. If you go for southern region, in the field of in the category of technology, company have here you can see 2014 highest sales we have machine, 2015 it is phones, and 2016 again machines and phones almost similar. See here in the state wise also here. If you go for 2015 in South region, some different state have a highest, but 2016 have a different. See, the state was doing very well. Here, a very poor sales is there. So, lot of insight about your business, you'll getting it with the few clicks. That is the use of dashboard now. And if you want to share this dashboard with anyone, you can go for here share option we have. You can click on the share options. You're getting two options right now, workbook and PDF. You can send it to somebody by workbook. You can say, if somebody want to unhide my worksheets and all, you can go for hide this also. And there is a security option we have that I will tell you. We have go for protect workbook, give the password, and password is should not share. So nobody can right click and unhide your worksheets. Just they can view your dashboard. Is it clear, everyone? Anybody have any question? You can ask how the dashboard works. Archana ma'am, Srinivas sir, tell me your doubt or it is clear. Here, one more thing you can do that you can go for page layout here, and there are multiple options are there for themes also. You can go and change the theme if you want, which color theme if you want to take, it's your choice. You can, that also you can take here. Tell me, anybody have any question? We discussed two options. One, we discussed about Power Pivot data modeling, and then we discuss about dashboard. If anybody have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, you can go for the next concept. Everybody is fine. If you want, I'll share this file also. Let me save this file right now. Go for file and save. So for your hands on, and let me unhide everything. Go for review tab, and here I can go for unhide worksheets. Let me unhide everything. Right click and unhide. So all worksheets are open right now. This is a dashboard we have, and let me share and give it to all of you for your reference. It is loading now. Just I think another 10 seconds to load. So everybody followed? Anybody have any question? Or we can discuss the next concept. We have Power Query concept. Yeah, no question. Fine. So let's discuss the Power Pivot. Power Pivot. We have Power Query. What is Power Query? We'll discuss that. I am audible because one or two participants is telling I'm not audible. What about others? Yeah, Aryan sir, this is the way we can create dashboard in Excel. Yeah. Yes. Here, see, it depends on all. You can add some like text box also here. You can add some Sparkline also. Sparkline is nothing, is a small, tiny graph and chart we can create in a cell. And there we don't have multiple option also. You can create only column chart or maybe line chart and win loss. Only 3 kinds of option we have in Sparkline. Okay. That also can be added. It depends on situation. Yeah. So let's see, we'll discuss about Power Query, a very interesting tool in Excel, and it's a new function, new tool you can say. It started, you can say we can work on 2010 and 2013 also, but it is not native of Excel in 2010 and 2013. If you want to work, we have to download one tool from Microsoft.com, Power Query. But if anybody have 2016 onward, you can work in Power Query. But problem is a very developing tool in Excel. So what feature we have in 2021 365, some feature will not available in 2016, 2019 also. So it is an ETL tool in Excel, extract, transform, and load. Let's see. I will discuss with some small, and then I will tell you practical also. Yes, Aryan sir, you can use in 2019, no problem. But again, some feature will be not there, like what we have in 365 and 2020. So what is Power Query? It is an application used for transforming and preparing data. It is an ETL tool. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. In this, we get data from different sources and apply transformation to it in Power Query editor and finally load the data into Excel. So how it works, let's see here. So suppose we have data in folder in Excel file in web. So we can extract data and Power Query editor, we can transfer and do all our analysis. We can create here dashboard, we can create here report. Fine. So data extraction, in this we have import data from the different sources, such as we can get data from the web, from file, from folder, from PDF, from Azure Online Services, and from table also. And this is your Power Query editor interface look like. Here we have only 4 tabs. You can go for home, transform, and view. That's all. Generally, you can note our action here. So whatever steps you do, all your steps are getting recorded. If any step you have done some mistake, you can cross that mistake. That can be possible, but Control Z doesn't work here. We learn so many things. Excel is not case sensitive. You can write, yeah, some functions are case sensitive, like we have learned that exact function or find function and all, or substitute function. But overall, Excel is not case sensitive. But here, Power Query is a case sensitive option. So that we should remember. So here, data extract, this is the interface you have. Data transformation means modifying data in some way to meet your data analysis requirements. For example, you can remove a column, you can change the data type, you filter, row, etc. Each of these operation is a data transformation. This process of applying transformation or combining to one or more set of data also called data shaping also. So now load the data in Excel. The changes that is made to the query editor can be loaded into the Excel file from which graphs, chart, or any observation about the data can be made. After the data is loaded in the Excel file, if any changes occur in the source, the same will be reflected in the Excel while just clicking on the refresh button right now. So you can see here, this simple one presentation I've shown you. Let's see the practical part now. Come back to the Excel here. Yes. So I'll go for a blank file now. This is the file what I have here. You can go for maximize. You can let me bring all the tools here. I want formula bar. I want here Control Z1 to my fine. Now we are in home tab here. So where will get this Power Query? We can get here in the go for here. This is the option we call Power Query in Excel. Get and transform. So get data. You can get data from CSV file. You can get data from web. You can get data from table or range. Let me delete this now. No, Sandeep sir, Power Query and Power BI not same. You can say Power Query is a part of Power BI. See, a Power BI have a lot of things. See, whatever you do in Excel, like, we learn how to create dashboard. We learn how to do data modeling in Excel, like Power Pivot. Right now, this is an ETL tool. So Power Query we have in Excel also, and we have in Power BI also. So both are same only. But Power BI itself is a very vast tool. There we have so many DAX functions, data analysis expression functions are there. So you can say Power Query also a part of Power BI as well as a part of Excel also. So if you know in Power Query in Excel, it will help you in future. If you want to upgrade for Power BI and all, it will help you. The options are similar. Fine, then see how to launch Power Query in Excel. You can go for the tab, go for get data. The option we have here, launch Power Query editor. You are in Power Query now. Yeah. So this is your Power Query option we have. Yes, but we don't have any data and also nothing is active. So right now we can close this. So let's see, I will tell you first, you can go for data tab. You can get data from table, you can get data from web, you can get data from text CSV file, you can get data from Excel file, from CSV, from JSON, from PDF, from folder. So this PDF and all, it may not work in 2019, it works in 365 and 2021. Now, all of you are following whatever I'm trying to tell. So let's tell you the practical part now. Archana ma'am, you have any question or you raise your hand, that's why? Yeah. Shall we go ahead? Practical part, so you can get it will be more interesting. See, Excel is a practical subject, Theory, how much I will tell you, what exactly it is. But if you see the practical, it will be 100% clear, right? So let's see, we'll see one practical right now. So you'll go in Excel here. Fine. So I'm in Excel worksheet now. It is a blank file here. What I will do first, I want to show you one demo how to get data from web, how to transform and load in Excel. So first of all, what I will do, I will go in Google. You can go in any website that contain data in tabular format. You can bring here in Power Query. Let me show you one example. Yeah. So I'm in Google right now, and Google, what I will do. Yes, that is a best idea. From Kaggle also. Perfect. So what I will do, and just type in Google. Yeah. In Google, just I will type here. I'm typing in Google here Indian States Wiki. So it will redirect to me States and Union Territory of India. So I'll click on this website now. And here in this website, if you scroll down here, can you see here? You get some tables here. You can just scroll down here. This is the one table we are getting here. If you scroll down more here, we can see another table we have, like that, another table we have. So in this website, there are so many tables are there. So what I do right now, I can Control C here for copy, close this, come in Excel right now, go for from web, and paste here. Once you paste here, so one navigator window will open right now. And here you can see it will take some time. So just It's taking so much time. Let me check here. So just go for from web, paste here, press OK. Yeah. So right now you can see here, if you click on this, you can see the preview here. So any table you can take. Let me tell you, for example, I'm taking this table right now, table 2. Here we have two options, load and transform data. If you click on load, it will go to Excel. If you click on transform data, it will go to Power Query. So once I just load here, I can see here, this is a new screen here. See, when you have taken this data now, this states are taking in alphabetical order. Can you see here Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, and all, So here the first position should be Andhra Pradesh, but it's telling you second position because it is a header. So what we will do, we can in home tab, we have an option, use first row as a header. If you click like this, so see state ISO number become header right now, and Andhra Pradesh is first position now. What we can do, we can go for transform and you can say, I want data in reverse order, so it will come reverse order also. Can you see here, West Bengal, Uttarakhand coming in reverse order right now. But this step I don't want, so I can cross this. Again, I'm data getting in this format itself. Now, here we will do a lot of transformation part. So this ISO column, if I don't want, you can right click on this. And by mistake, I have to remove other columns. Every columns are deleted, only this column is there. How to roll back here, I can just click this option right now. Once again, you can click here and right click and remove this column itself. So here we have AP. So fine, see here. Even I don't want this additional language also, so you can right click and remove this. Now, what we can do here, transformation. For example, I want here all these state names should be in capital letter. So Excel, you have to writing equal sign of function. Here not required, go for now. I want here all the largest cities should be in. You can say lowercase, everything's it in lowercase right now. If you go for this capital name should be capitalize each word. So every word first character should be in caps, remaining in small letter, right? Let's see one more example now. So here I have in statehood, which state when get formed. So now based on this, I want to calculate the state age. I mean, how many years back this which state got formed here. So we'll go for add column right now. In add column, we'll see one option what we have date. Here we can get one option called age here. So age is a new column has come, but the problem is the age is telling you number of days that I don't want, right? So what we will do, come back in transform right now, and here we have duration. Convert this data into number of years. But after this is showing you a decimal part also. So how to remove decimal? You can click here 1.2 and convert to whole number right now. So we got a new column here. And if you want, you can go and arrange this data in ascending order. So you can see which is the youngest state we have in the country. So Telangana is the youngest state we have just formed before 9 years back. Getting it? So if you don't want this sorting option, you can remove this. See one more thing. When we import data from the sources, we want to check how the data is there is correct or not. So if you can go for view tab, you can see here column quality. Say that all our 100% valid data is there. There is no error and there is no empty data we have here. You can go for column distribution here. You can say here we have so when you go for, you can see here, we have 28 different states are there. And here we have 6 different zones are there. You can, all those things you can find out. Right now I would Excel. So what we should do that? We can come back to home tab and we have an option close and load. So when you go for close and load, the data will load in Excel. Okay, sure. So how to get this data, how to get this. So this data was somewhere in the Wikipedia page. We transform this data and we load in Excel, and based on this, we can do our analysis, anything, whatever we want. So you can say this kind of thing, uppercase, lowercase, getting age and all, we can do in Excel also. So why we should prefer Power Query? So what happened right now? Suppose this here we have the population government have done in 2011. Again, they are going for the population survey. So what we will do, if you simple copy paste you do, means again you have to copy paste. Or if any changes happen in Wikipedia page, just what I should do, I can go for here, refresh. I get all the data always. Means you are always connected with the source. If any changes. Yeah. So data cleaning process is that only, like removing the duplicates and all, that is a part of data cleaning, right? Like adding prefix of X, removing duplicates or modifying the data. Those things are only called data cleaning process. So now you can say right now, I don't want any connection from the source. So you can do that also. But we have an option here, unlink. Unlink means what? disconnect this table from server. Means if you don't want any connection from the source, you can unlink also. From our Excel table, again, I want to go back in Power Query. What I should do right now, you can go for query options. And here what we have, edit. So once you are in edit, again, you are in Power Query. Yeah, how to bring that graph and all. So here we have view option, column quality, you can check here, column distribution, you can check here, column profile, you can check here. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, so here, see, let me remove this option. Data cleaning process means what? Go for transformation. Here you can go for, here if you want, you can go for replace value. You can do that. You can change the data type also. See here. Here ABCD is called text format. If you go and change here currency, whole number, whatever you want. Yeah. Here only we have an option. You can go for home. Here we have a, you can go for a split column if you want to divide this, or you can go for some column you want to, you can remove here. Some row if you want to remove, you can remove from here, for example. You can change the data type, you can. Let's see here one more thing I want to do, that every states I want to give one index number. So how to do that? Go for add column here. One option what we see here. Go for index number. Index I can give from 0 or 1 or custom also. It's my choice. Suppose, for example, I want to index from the custom part. So I'm telling is starting from 1, starting from suppose 1000 and increment by 1. So we can get here one new column here. Right click on this, and here we have an option called move to the beginning right now. So you can get here a new option. So here only we have a remove columns, you can do that. Remove other columns, you can do that. Choose column, you can do that. Keep row, and see data cleaning process means this only, right? If you have some error, you can remove. You can duplicate, you can remove here. All those things are comes under data cleaning process, right? Yeah, Kritika ma'am, one have a question how to go inside the Power Query. Please repeat this. Okay. So let me tell you once again here. Let me close this file right now. So what I will do, I will go in Google and I can type something and search some information, Control C. And once we can press Control C, go for data tab from web. You can press here paste key, and here you can press OK right now. Click transform data. Is it fine, Kritika ma'am? How to come to Power Query? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I was talking about the index column. Let's see how it works. Go for add column right now. Go for index. You can give from 1 also, it's fine. And I want here this index would be the first column right now. So you can go for move to the beginnings. The new column has come here. After that, you can go for close and load the data we have in Excel. So when I was start taking the class, we had one option here in Excel called flash fill. Flash fill means you give an example and it will follow you. So in this flash fill, you can do that in Power Query also. So let me. Yeah. So see, any example you give how the flash fill is to work, you have to give an example and it will follow you, right? Suppose here, for example, I want to create here. Just one example I will give and it will follow. Let's say how it works. Go for add column and here we have column from example. Use example to create a new column in this table or press Ctrl E. So you can go for all column right now here and write one example. It is a case sensitive, so you have to write. So I have given, see here, Andhra Pradesh is one data I have in one column and Southern also we have data in one column. Each state, if I give an example, I'll press enter right now. Can you see here? It works fine. So given one example, Andhra Pradesh is a southern state. In the same fashion, see here, Arunachal Pradesh is a northern state, Assam is a northeast, like all this. And if you want to change this, you can just go and you can make some changes here. So it works fine. And right now you can go and close and load the data we have in Excel. So I given one example and it works fine now. Can you see here AP capital is Amravati, ER capital is, I think spelling some problem. Let's say I can roll back this. You have to give correct space and all, then only it works. And you can go for home and close and load here. Let's see here, whatever changes happen in the source, it's working fine. All of you got it this? Everybody followed? What is Power Query? How it works? And how we can do the data preparation in the Power Query, and it is always connected with the source. So you can say always connected with the source. So when the data will change in Wikipedia page, and how can we come to changing here in my data or not? So what we will do, the next example I will give you, we will load our own data in the Power Query. We'll do some modification there, and then we'll go and change the data in the source and refresh. Let's see, it is updating. Yes, this is a new tool, madam. This is a new tool. This is a new way of handling data in Excel, Power Query. Kritika, ma'am, yeah. So if all of you tell me, we'll take a 5 minutes break and after that I will discuss. Yes, Aryan sir, that only. It is a, you can say, a connector with from your source data, and in Excel, whenever any changes happen in the source, you just refresh and you'll get the new data here. Let me tell you, for example, suppose you have 3 juniors and everybody have given a different file and all files are in one folder and they are not very great in Excel. They enter the data, sometimes they give extra space, sometimes, uppercase, lowercase, they mix and type everything together. So it is when you go to try to consolidate the data, it's a very difficult option, right? Going and checking all files and where they have done unnecessary space, go for the trimming function and go for again uppercase, lowercase, and all the stuff. If you go via Power Query, just click a single click, refresh, and let them enter the data in uppercase, lowercase, extra space, and all. Everything cleaning process will happen in the Power Query, and you are getting all the data together. That is called loading data by folder. We'll discuss that also. Till here, everybody is fine. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of response here. So people are raising hand. If you have any question or you are telling me that you are understanding. So we'll take a 5 minutes quick break and then we will discuss about, we have learned first example getting data from web. Right now we learn how to get data from the table, how to get data from the folder or yes, Harshvardhan sir, that I think I told, right? Let me tell you. Once again, I will tell you from when I will load my data by table, once again, I will tell you the process, okay? So within 5 minutes, we will again start the class. Yeah. So we discussed one example on how to get data from the web. Let's see here. We'll discuss on how to get data from the table. So let me share my screen right now. SQL also we have same option, but you should have the credential to fetch data. Let's see, for example, if this is the table what I have here. This is the table what I have. This is the data set what we have. We have covered this part, so I don't want this. Let it be in the data worksheet itself. If you want to get data from other application also like SQL and all, same process, go for file, and here we have data set. You can go for SQL Server data also, you can get with the same process. But again, the admin should have given credential, then only you can do that. Let's see here this example right now. Earlier what we had data from the web, and I am telling you when the Wikipedia page will change, you can refresh, you can get the data now. But right now what we will do, we will load this data in Excel in the Power Query. So what we will do here, first of all, this data I should convert in table. So how to convert in table? You can go for insert here and table option. It's okay right now. So this data is converted in table. All right. Now this table, I don't want any design here. So you can go and click here. I don't want any design, but it is a table format. That part I discussed even on previous class also when I was teaching pivot table. Now, so this data set, I want to load in Power Query. So you should go for data tab. And this time you select this option, not web. You can select here table and range here. So if you click on table and range, you are in the Power Query right now. So see here, this is a Power Query. Somebody asked me how to convert data into uppercase, lowercase. So select this data set, which column you want to change. You should be in transform, and here we have an option called format. Go for uppercase, everything converted in capital letter. Now, so here also we can do certain calculation here. See here, this date of birth and date of joining column is telling you date and time format. So here, how to change the data type? You can click here and select, I want only date format, not time format. For data joining also, you can go for date format itself. Now you can, if the same thing I would have done in add column, means one new column would have got added, but I am in transformation. So the action happening in that column itself. Now, we have a basic column, and from basic column, we want to create here DA. So we can go for add column right now. And here we have standard, go for multiply. I can write here the multiplication window 0.3 means 30%. So I got a new column here, and this column name I given as DA. And how to remove this decimal? You can click on this 1 and 2 point, go for whole number. So it will become a whole number right now. Let's see once again, click on the basic column, go for add column, go for standard, go for multiply here. This time I will give here 0.4 means 40%. And this column name I'll give here as HRA, house rent allowance. I want to add a new column here called TA, and TA should be only for only for marketing people. Just for one logic I'm telling you. So how to do conditional column here? Go for add column. What we have here, conditional column, click on this. And here the new column name you can decide. I'm giving here TA and give a logic here, like how we have done if condition in Excel. If department equal to marketing, the case sensitive, then employees are working in marketing should get 5,000. Other employees should get 0. So here you can see here, those employees working in marketing, they got rupees 5,000, other employees 0. After that, all those things, I can make a total column called CTC, select all this column, go for a standard, and here we have add. So a new column came here, and this column name I can give here as CTC. Till here, everybody is fine. Lot of transformation we are doing that here. Let's see one more interesting part. Yeah. Let's see one more interesting part here. I have one column called gender, and based on that, we are going to create one conditional column here. Click on this, and right here, prefix. I am telling here if the gender equal to male means right here Mr. or you can write here Miss, something like this. You can press here OK right now. So a new column has come here. Right click on this and I want here move this column to the beginning. So we have this column right now. I can drag and drop here. Right now I want to join with this both columns. See here. But Kritika ma'am have a doubt in TA part. So let's see ma'am how to do that. So go for it. I can go and show you once again here. Double click on this. So here I am telling write TA. From where add column, go for conditional column here TA. If department equal to marketing, they should get 5,000. Other department 0 and press OK right now. So this is the way you can get the TA column. Hope so is clear, ma'am. Now, let's see here. I have here. All right, yeah. So here we have here conditional column. We added here the prefix part. Okay. Now here I want this prefix column should be in the beginning. So right click and move to the beginning right now. So yes. So this column will shift to the beginning here. But here I want to put in this position right now. Yes. So let's see here. Right now I want to join here prefix column and employee name should be together. So let's see here. If I select prefix column and hold down shift and click prefix also and go for here, we can go for transform here. One option we have called merge column here. Click insert right now. So here separator I want to give here as a space and the new column name I can give here as full name. Okay. Now, if you go and click OK right now, but see how it's coming here. Amit Kumar, Mr. and Anjali Thakur is Miss. Why it is like this? Sandeep sir, that's what we added one logical column here. Can you see here? I given here conditional column, prefix column. If the gender equal to male, it should be Mr. Otherwise Miss. Clear? Now, see here. So why it is wrong is telling here? Tell me. So always remember. Yes. I got a lot of positive response. First you selected name and later select yes. So intentionally I did this mistake here. So first you should select the prefix and then you should select the name, then it will work fine. Fine. So let's see here what we can do. So let me move this column once again to the beginning, right click on this and move to the beginning right now. I can do drag and drop also, but again it will take more time. So I'm just here. I can drag and drop here. Yes. So now what we will do, first you should select here prefix and then you should select here space and then you can go for C. You should not go for add column, otherwise a new column will come. We should go for transform and merge column here. Yes. And here what we should do, you can separator should be space and the full name you can give here, the new column name you can give as a full name. And here you can go for this. So you are getting the data in right way. So here we have seen that lot of transformation, we have done that. And all of you know the age column calculation. Once again, I will show you. So this is the date of birth column we have. You can go for add column right now. Go for date here. Here go for age column. Yes. So here we can We got a new column called age column right now. Let it be here. What I want to do that, this age is coming in number of days. So how to convert in number of years? Come to the transform here, go for duration, and so here as total years. Now, if it is years, but again some decimal number is there, so change the data type to whole number. Yeah. So a lot of things we have done that right now. After that, what we will do? We can come back in home and go and close. And there are two options are there, close and load and close and load to. Close and load to means it's your choice. You can put the data into the current worksheet also. Close and load means always you'll go to the new worksheet. So go for close and load right now. So what I will do, this black color table, we have our source table. In this worksheet only, some blank space I will give and put this Power Query table also. And then I will explain all of you how it works. So click on this right now. Prefix column of the table was not found. Some column header was, some mistake is there. Let me check the data now. So you can go for table design tab and here. Is I have deleted this. Go for data, query and connection. Here you can double click on this. Go to the error. Prefixed column have some error right now. Prefix one. Previous steps, some error is there. Let's see here. I think full name earlier also we had, right? That is some conflict is there. So let me write here full name 1. See, earlier one name was already there, full name. Again, I given here the same name. That is the reason. Okay, let's see here. Close and load. Go to the new worksheet. The full name of the table was not found here. A lot of steps I have done right. Let me check here. The range you have selected is associated with the query that retrieve data from the external source. Do you want to delete the query in addition? If you click no, the query will retrieve your new data of the worksheet. Yes, no here. It doesn't take right. Go for query and connection. Query and connection here. Let me remove some steps and find it. Let it be like this. It is fine now. Let me close and over here. Yes. So see here, this is our source table we have, and this is our data we got from from Power Query. Let's see here. This black color table we have for our source, and this table because we have added all those things like CTC and all we added from. Now let's see here. This employee is working in marketing. That is the reason he's getting here TA rupees 5,000. So what I will do right now, let me change here something in the source. Let's see how the impact happened into the Power Query table. This guy is not working in marketing. He's working in some other department, for example, operation. So where I change the data, I change the data in the source. Still here is showing you he's working in marketing and he's getting rupees 5,000 extra as a TA. But his department got changed. What I should do, I should go for refresh right now. So he's in operation, his TA becomes 0, his CTC got reduced. Everybody followed this? How your data is always connected with the source? All right, yeah. Let's see, for example, here, what I will do. I have suppose one worksheet, one workbook is there, and there are 3 different worksheets are there. And I want to join all the worksheet together. So let me show you how it works in Power Query. So you can go for, I have a file. If you want, I can give you for your hands-on practice also. It's very simple. The same data I have modified something. So see here, I have a data set here. The file name is append demo I have. Here one data set I have here. Tower 1 is worksheet name. And one more table I have tower 2. And one more worksheet I have tower 3. Intentionally what I have done here in tower 3 file, employee name is the last column. But when you merge together, automatically Power Query will arrange the data properly. So this is our source table we have. Let me close this file now. And I'll open a new blank file. And how I go for data tab. Go for get data from file, from Excel file here. Here we can go and select the data set. Append and merge query. Go for append demo file. There are 3 different worksheets are there. So see, go and select here multiple table here. This is my table 1. I have one data set. This is a table 2. I have some more data we have. This is my table 3. And these 3 are worksheet name. All of you have seen that. And here what I should do right now, click on transform data. Now here what we will do. Here what we will do, this is my table 1 we have, this is my table 2, and this is table 3. Although here address is showing you the first column. So what I will do right now, go for home tab, and here we have an option called append query. Go for append query as new. So here you can see concatenate the row from 2 tables in a single table. So you can go for 3 table 3 I don't want first, so let me delete this. I want here table 1 should be first, and table 2 should be third, and then table 3 should be third. All 3 things should be together. And after this, I can go for press OK. And all data got combined here. Let's say this data I want to here close and load. Move up, you can do that. You can go for drag and drop also. So this is my first table right now. I can go for close and load here. So here, if you go for your table 3, your append table, see here, all data is perfect. Even this column, this employee name was although in the last position, but if the header is correct means it will come all together. And right now, let me other worksheet I should delete. I don't want now, so we can delete this. Here we can. Yes. Then it will problem. Header means then it will recognize that where you want to upload the data, right? So here we can, let me, this is not required for me. Now, if you have, this is the consolidated data. If you go for my source file, any worksheet, any changes I do that, I can right click and refresh here. I get always the new data. So this is the way you can go for append query in Power Query. Is it fine, everyone? Append query, shall I repeat once? All right. All right, yeah. No, header should be correct. Otherwise, again, it may give in a different column. Let me tell you, for example, what we can do that. So we have a append demo file. You mean to say, let's see. Employee name here we have, and here I want to change here to EMP name or something. Let's say tower 1 also we have here EMP name, and here we have here EMP name. Formula bar here we have, we can go for view and formula bar here. Let me change EMP name I'm giving here, right? So I have this data set. I can save here and go and close and load this file now. Go for blank file here. Go for data, get data from file, from folder. And here we can pen demo. Here also we have, I will tell you that is called merge query. That is called merge query. See, when you go for table 1, I have this data, table 2 and table 3. We have 3 tables right now. Go for multiple selection here. We can go and select this data set, 3 tables, go for transform here. So here we have all 3 tables right now. We can go for append query as new. So here you can take here 3 and more tables. Table 1 is selected already. Table 2 and table 3. It is okay right now. See here, ma'am, that is the problem will happen here. Because the header is different, so is not taking as a null value. That's why I told you header, maybe position is different. But how to, it should be in, header name should be same here. And that is the reason here a new column is adding here called employee name. Getting it? Yeah. So that's why today header should be same. Then only it will add properly. All right. Yeah. Let's see, your question is we have left join, right join here in SQL. Here also we have, I will tell you that. Okay. So in that case, again, what we have to do, all the format should be same. Then only the consolidation will happen. So before loading into the query, you have to check, or what we have to do, again, you have to remove the null here. And again, you can arrange the data. Yeah, the removing null is very simple here in Power Query. What we can do that, see here. You can go for transform here. We have an option called replace option is there. Let me replace value. You can say what you want to replace. So right here null, and with nothing, you can just click here OK. So all the null is got replaced here. Is it clear? Yeah, I will tell next actually how to merge query right now. Sandeep sir is clear? Yeah. So let's see here how this one was append query. One table where is completed, the next table starting right now. Okay. And so merge query, what happened? Like how the join concept we have, one table will be left hand side, another some column from right hand side also you can get here. No, let's see here what we can do that. I think that day I was today earlier told Power Pivot how it works. So the same Power Pivot concept you can work in the Power Query also. Let me tell you the same example. I have one employee table and here we have one department table right now. So I can how to join the both table with the help of merge query. So let me close this file right now. We are a new file. Go for data. Get data from file from folder. Here we can go for Power Pivot file here. It is merge query file only. So here we can say I have table 1. This data I have. One table 2 also we have. One employee table we have. One employee table also we have. So you can select this Table 1 I want and table 2 I want. Here two tables are there. Click on transform right now. Here we can see both tables are there, and in home tab only we have an option called merge query. So you can go for merge query as new. Here we can see we have table 1 department ID is there, and we have one more here. You can go for table 2 also, and department ID is there. So what he was talking about, the join concept, here also we have. But when you select the common column, the join will happen by itself. See here. Here we have left outer join, right outer join, we have full outer join, we have. So Excel, if the common column is select, means the join will happen by itself. You no need to write any command and all here. Right? So after that, what we will do, here you can see the green color tick means everything is going right way. So just you can click here, okay. So here we have one table and the second table is here right now. So click on this button here, and from second table, I don't want everything. I want only department name. And you can see here right now, and you can drag and drop here where you want to put. And after this, I don't want this DID column, so you can remove this here. And then you can go for close and load. So this is the way you can work on merge query also. From left-hand side table, I've taken everything. And right-hand side table only I've taken one column, department column. Is it clear, everyone? Or shall I repeat what all of you suggest? Yes. So I'm getting some response. It is clear now. Let's see one more scenario here. I have a folder. Yeah, I'm coming next that only. Harshvardhan sir, I'm coming next that only. So we have seen that all these are getting data from the same file, right? Merge query, append query. What is that? If you have more than 2 column, yeah, we can take in that option 2 column also we can check, and we can fetch 2 column also. Same process. I had in my second table, we had only 2 columns, and out of 2 column, I want only 1 column. So I check that only. If you want 2 columns, please you can select 2 columns. Both column will be available in your final table. That also is possible. So let's see for one example here. We have a folder. I will show you that. I have a folder here, and in that folder there are see here, there are 4 files are there. Till now we have joined only one file, but how to work for a different file itself. So this file name, my name is data1, and then I am asking for table. Mistakenly took written columns. Mistakenly written column is any point of time. If you have taken 2 columns, means if you have more than 2 tables, that's what we had. 2 table, one is employee table we had, and one is department table we had. I want employee table all the data, and department table I want only 1 column, that is department name. In that case, from department table you want 2 columns, you can check 2 columns. So both column will be available in your final table, right? And once you have taken final table, if something extra, you can any point of time you can remove that, we can claim that. Correct? So this is my one worksheet data1 file is there. And let's see here, I have one more file called data2 also is there. This is my data2. See here, file name is changing. Format is same only. I have one more file called, here I have data3 also. And one more file I have here called data4. So right now, all are in one folder, and I want to join all these files together. And maybe when different people are handling this file, maybe if while entering the data, they may have extra space, uppercase, lowercase, something like this. So all those things should get corrected. So there are total 4 files are open: data3, data4, data2, and data1, and final also we have right now. So what I will do, close all this file first. Let me close all the files right now. The file name, the folder name, what we have, Power Query folder. Let me open a blank Excel file. Yes. So we'll go for data tab and go for get data from file. And this time we'll select here folder. Click on folder right now. And here, which folder you want to load, you can go for this Power Query folder. The folder name itself I have kept Power Query folder, but there are files are there, but no need to select the file. You are selecting the entire folder itself. So don't start searching file. You will not get this. Click open here. So here you can see I have a data 1, data 2, data 3, and data 4. 4 files are there and all are Excel based file here. Now, here what I want, see, one is desktop initialization file. So that file not required for us. We'll take this first 4 files. See, one more interesting part, because we have selected folder this time. So when you selected folder, you'll get one new option called combine. It was not there earlier. So you can go and select here combine and transform data. If you click on this, here you can see here, this is my table 1. We have some data. You can go and see here. Table 1, I have some data. If I go for table 2, I have some data right now. If you go and see here, table 3, I have this data set, and I have one table 4 also. Yeah, here we have only one data. Yeah. Right now, I'll go for first file here, click on the table right now, press OK. So here, can you see all the, see here, data 1 files are till here. This Arjun Jain is from data 1. From Arjun Kapoor, data comes from data 2 files, and you can come here. From here again, you can see data is from data 4 files, like that also. So suppose, for example, I want this source name, but I don't want this Excel extension. So what I should do here, go for a split column right now by delimiter. And you can write here the dot sign we have here. And click OK right now. And this column I don't want, so right click and remove this. Its source name, let it be like this here. You can let it be like this here. Okay. Now, if you go and you can delete also this column if you want, or otherwise you can keep also. Close and load. So this entire data came from this file here. Right now, let's see what I will do. I will go for this folder right now. And any file, you go for this folder. Power Query folder. What I will do, let's say one file is there, I will cut from here. And to put outside somewhere else, I can put here somewhere else right now. Okay. So that data 3 file is not there in that folder, but it still is telling you data 3 files are there. You can go and click here, refresh. Can you see here the data 2 files are not there now? From data 2 directly data 4 is there. If you want to bring back, again you can go and this file you can put in that folder itself. Go for Power Query folder. Go and paste here right now. Once I load it into that file here, here we can go for refresh once again. You are getting back all the data again. Is it clear, everyone, how the folder works here? Yeah. Fine. So let's see here in the same fashion, we can work on how to get data from the CSV file also and how to get data from the folder also. From the PDF also. Let me show you one example. So now here we can go for, I have a same file I saved in and that, in the text format, CSV format, comma separated value. the same data we have in CSV format, how to load this file into the query. Okay, here you can see here. So what I will do right now, again, you can go for a Excel file here. Click on this. And this time we'll go for data tab. You can go for text CSV. And here what we should do, we'll go for Power Query and CSV demo file I will select here. So this is the file what we have here. We can go and transform data now. So see, this data was in Notepad. Again, we can do whatever we have learned till now, adding column, removing, or logical column, or column with example, or custom column, and all you can create here. And after that, you can close and load your data in Excel. You can do like this also. Or let me tell you one more example from PDF also. Let me show you here. So what I will do right now, let's see. We have this sample data. The same data I will convert in PDF file, and then I will show you how it works. Let me remove this. Yeah. It's better. Fine. So what I will do first, this file I will save as see. Generally, you not require this because you will get file into the PDF and you have to convert it. So go for PDF right now. And I can put here the file name I given sample data itself. So here I have a file called sample data in PDF format. You can open and see here how it works. Yeah. Where it is. Is loading. Yeah, this is the file we have here in PDF format. And I think after the some more column was there, right? Is going to the, I think space is less. Let me show once again here. Yeah, it's fine. So now let's see here. Yeah, another 2 minutes we will. So this file, what I have here, this file I will convert into the PDF. Go for file and save as, browse. Go and here we can save as PDF. All right. This file already I saved everything. So this is the PDF file I have. And this PDF file I want here to load into the query. So we can go for Excel right now. Let me close this file here. Go for Control N, go for data. And this time I can get data from PDF file also. Yeah, the sample data what we have here. So we learn how to get data from Excel file, from CSV file, from PDF file, from folder, and how to transform and how to merge query, append query, everything. And see, once you can load the data from PDF also, remaining things, all of you know very well how to handle this from this point, right? So hope so everything was fine, everyone. tomorrow we will discuss about sort, filter, auto filter, custom filter, advanced filter, finding unique records, as well as security and password. And day after we'll start with the macro VBA programming and all. Is it fine, everyone? Yeah. So, okay. Thank you everyone for attending the session and, for your motivating feedbacks. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you everyone. We'll meet tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, sir. Guys, do you have any queries? Please let me know in the chat box. I'm sharing the attendance link again. Please make sure your attendance. And Bablu sir, you asked something related to course link. Sir, drop an email to edl@excelor.com. So my team will help you regarding that. Yes, sir. I will send that the drive 1 minute. I'll share. Vaishaku, hi ma'am. I have applied for Python and SQL, but no link for WhatsApp is provided. No, Vaishaku, there is no WhatsApp for the SDP. We have WhatsApp only for FDP, and we send LMS access also through your emails. Please check once your email. Okay, like in just a minute, I will share the registration link. This is the registration link for Python program and SQL. Whoever wants this link, please take it from here, from chat box. And yeah, I hope there is no questions. We'll wind up the session for today. Thanks for joining.